I don't have much battery on my phone, but you guys are going with me. We're gonna go visit some GameStops right now. We'll go check them out, see what's going on. As you guys know, all the new releases are coming out right now, Pokemon. So I know people are live right now following the stock market. Oh, it's booming, it's going. What do they say? Run, Lola, run, really? Nah, that's not what we're worried about. We're not worried about the daily action of GameStop. You ain't selling today anyway. You're not selling anytime in the next 2 weeks. And why? Because they have warrants coming out. So it wouldn't even matter. Who gets excited about daily action? Check this out. So I found out that my the camera on my phone's all jacked up, but I don't care. Okay, let's go to this GameStop first. Let's go see the line. Let's go see what's going on. Move out the way. I'm here. So the line is, wow, bros. Wow, look at the line. They're all in the shade. So all these scalpers, that's all scalpers right there. That's all it is. Just a bunch of scalpers all around the corner. Sleeping bags, everyone's there just hanging out. Okay, so they got all those scalpers. I'm good on that. I won't be going to that one. Yeah, because what are the chances you get that? And I know the mall's packed too, but that one opens up at 10. So what a lot of these scalpers, and it's barely 8:30 right now, guys. They're there. They still got another hour and a half. But obviously they've been there for a long time to be wrapped around the back. And then I just think they're so lazy. Always have a chair. I never take a chair with me when I go sit outside. Hey, Floor and Decor, be sure to lose all your money there. Don't worry about if my truck's dirty or clean, right? I'm busy these days. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys about the stock for a little bit. So, obviously GameStop is a different type of company. The fact that everyone's camped out outside like a midnight release, like a video game midnight release, and that'd be cool. You'd be like, oh man, midnight release, and you're gonna spend, 60, but back in the day it would be like $60. You lock it in for a game. And here's $60. Everyone gets a copy, and they leave, and that's it. They buy the one game and they leave. That's not gonna happen right now on these Pokemon cards and the Yu-Gi-Oh cards and the Magic cards. Everything. People are gonna load up, and we're talking about a lot more than $50. Those totals are massive, and people get the membership, right? It's like, this is crazy. If you're like a Power member, if you're part of the Power Rewards Club, whatever it is, and you get to buy 2. So it's like, you'll go, hold on. So I want to buy more than 1 pack. I gotta have this membership so that I can buy at least 2, right? And in theory, you're like, man, I'm getting more. I'm getting more. Woo, I can buy more than 1. And the truth is, it's a psychological play. It's like, hey, dumbass, now you're spending double the money with us. Oh, it's awesome. I have no problem doing it. It's just people don't understand what it does, what it triggers. So I'm excited about that. We're headed to another GameStop right now, guys. So we got a long drive to talk and talk out the stock and talk out the world. I will be live today at some point. I don't know. I'll get home, eat some breakfast, and then I go live and watch the markets. And obviously GameStop came out the gate today just green. It's popping right now. But it's supposed to, right? It's supposed to go up and to the right. That's the life and death of this stock. People counted out the company a long time ago, so they really don't know what the business is about. And this is what's going to happen, okay? Just so that we're all clear about Wall Street. Eventually, they're going to give GameStop like some fair value. Like, someone's going to see it go up one day. They're going to be like, oh man, GameStop went up 100% today. Whatever, It's a $40 stock. Then people are going to go look at it and say, well, why is it $40? And they're going to go look at the fundamentals and be like, oh shit, it's actually a good company. Oh, it's clean. They got $10 billion. Blah, 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 blah. And then it'll run up another 100% from there. So you'd be looking at like $80, right? Or in this case, it'd be $100. Be $100. Now here comes the gamblers. Here comes the FOMO crowd. Here comes all the bull. By the time the shorts are closing, GameStop's getting to the S&P 500, and life is going to be great. This can all happen very fast, and you can become an overnight success after 10 years. Yeah. But you just have to be prepared to make sure that you were on the right side of it. You'd hate to be trying to catch it and run after it. And, oh, yeah, I got these shares, I got that. Like, I know the warrants are putting a lot of pressure on the people. Like, I know people inherently are like, man, I don't have the money to exercise these warrants. And you do. You do have the money. You have the money in the shares. if you had to exercise and then get them that way. That's a big thing for me when I was looking at Roaring Kitty. Roaring Kitty had all these contracts, and it was like, how's he going to exercise all that money? Well, he's just going to sell his shares and then buy the contracts and exercise at a lower rate, right? If you have to do it that way, or if you have the cash to exercise, that's even better. But if you don't have the cash and all you have is warrants, because I just read a comment, the guy goes, all I have is warrants, man. I'm like, that's cash, bro. And they're like, well, what if you treat them like options, and the theta burns off and the IV eventually falls off and the volatility falls off on it, as the year goes on. So basically the first spike you see in GameStop, you take your money, you sell off the warrants, you take the cash, and go buy shares. Like, that's how a lot of people want to do it. And I'm totally different. I'm a little different. So like for me, because I have enough warrants that, mean something to me, it would be like, hey, I'm going to sell off this X amount of warrants to exercise this amount of warrants. I'll sell off 50 warrants to exercise 85. Something to that effect. I know my breaking point. Like, I already did the math. I already know where I want to be. I know how much I want to sell a warrant for. If I could sell a warrant for $19, that'd be awesome for me. That's right where I want to be. And I can increase my ownership of shares for no charge at all to me. But this all, what about taxes? What about this? I hear you guys. That's if you have enough warrants to battle taxes, enough gains to battle the tax problem. But I don't think you guys are doing $66,000 of individual capital gains a year. And if you are, well then we're in the same chat channels, I guess. That's cool. I'll take it. But I remember failed YouTubers lied about their positions, about what they're doing with them. Even GameStop dudes were lying. So, oh no, I don't write cover calls. I don't risk my shit. And then next thing you know, I've been doing it for a year. Okay, I get you, bros. Anyway, back to my thing is, like, GameStop ran up today, and which it should run. People, it's a Friday. Are they closing at the end of the week? Are they trying to get out of here? And remember, you have 1 week left. That's it. You got to tell the third, man. It's next week. So next Friday's a true cutoff, and I think we should be closer to $32 a share at that point, because that's going to be the value of it. But this stock should be $200 a share, $200 a share, and that's not a big number, guys. That's not a big number. That's $80 billion market cap. Well, guess what? $80 billion that you're barely giving yourself 8 times book. Like that's a 5. You know what 5x book is? It's about $80 billion. So that's what the average company in the S&P 500 trades at. They trade at 5x book. That's the average. Albeit that's very expensive. That's a high ratio. Don't get me wrong, like from the way I measure stuff, but it's still warranted. Like, you still deserve it. Why? Because you don't have a losing metric at all. There's not a metric here that you're measuring GameStop and saying, oh, they don't do it. They have revenue growth on the trailing 12. They have income growth. They have cash growth. They have interest growth. They have free cash flow growth. They have everything. Everything you can think of. Current ratios at a 12 almost. These guys are just a different company from what people label them as. So it's pretty fun to see it happening. And I'm excited. And I'm going to laugh. I'm really going to laugh when, like, you'll see an upgrade come from an analyst when everyone's on board. So when everyone gets on board, then it'll be like Bank of America come out and Bank of America, we're going to give them a new price target. I think they're going to be at $56 a share. And they're already sitting at like 50. And then people are going to go like, what the hell? What just happened? How'd they get here? And then it goes from 56. It goes way higher than that, because the next guy's going to come out and go, I think they're 120. I think they're 140. I think they're 200. It'll happen. I'll be here. It's okay. Anyway, that's what's going on with GameStop, the company, and how it's not valued correctly, but it's cool. What's going on with me? Well, I had a date this morning with my mother, the woman that raised me. And my mama said, Nama-san, Makusa. No, she said, hey, can you come over to the house and help me move this dresser, this whatever, give your dad a hand? I was like, yeah, I'll be there in the morning. And she said, I can't do it. She said, can't do it this morning. Can you do it tomorrow? Yeah, Mom, I can do it tomorrow. What the hell am I doing with my life and my day? Nothing. I'm driving to Coachella right now just to go look at the line at GameStop. I'm not getting out of the vehicle. Now, the one I'm going to right now is the one I shop at most of the time, because it's not packed. It's always a good time. And I don't have a problem with that. at all. What's my battery looking like? Oh, it's dying? Ah, come on, bro. You'll be all right. If the phone dies before I get there, just know it was a good time, guys. It was fun. But this one doesn't open up till 11 o'clock. So the fact that it's barely 8:42, I'd have to be out there for 2 hours, and I haven't eaten breakfast, and I don't have a drink on me. Do I want to wait out there for 2 hours? I don't think I do. That's just me. But chances are I want to be home playing like League of Legends, hanging out with Ziggy, loving life. Maybe I should be studying. I'm getting ready for this James Comey stuff. Hey, all you real Americans out there, they finally indicted somebody who's the former director of the FBI. So this is cool. And I say cool because they got to arrest more people. There's people, listen, this country is fraud, okay? And I don't mind saying it out loud. So many people with their hand in it. Why can't we just all be just people? Just be like, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, no, I got a good job. Like, why can't the salary of the presidency be enough? Why can't the salary of Congress be enough? It never is. Because you wouldn't have an abundance. There wouldn't be greed. There wouldn't be, these billionaires wouldn't even exist. You wouldn't be given a heads up. Hey, we're going to do this program, do that. Hey, government contract's going to get signed here. Here's a kickback from the lobbies. Like, people wouldn't be getting millions and millions and billions and billions. Maybe it'd be a little bit better. I'm not saying I'm a socialist or anything. I'm just saying, like, our public officials are just corrupt. Ugh. It's gross. Anyway, I just don't like that they're all trying to take credit now. Now we're indicting people like, oh yeah, Kash Patel's been busy. Pam Bondi's been busy. Bro, it took a letter from the president and a threat to be like, hey, get off your ass, let's go do something. This car almost just tried to crash into me. So, thank God I avoided that crash. Bro, on camera, that would have been crazy. I just stopped completely. I said, the hell with it. I knew he wasn't going to go. So, yeah, bro. That really happened. So, this is a cool-ass place right here. Do you see this little place right here? This little shop right here where no one's shopped at these little cars. I was driving one day. This is back when we were like 10 years old. True story. Our vehicle in front of our house got stolen. My dad's Toyota 4Runner. And my dad was like, yo, they stole the 4Runner. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, it's gone. It's missing. And so we were driving down this road right here. Gonna go visit my grandma, and I looked out the side of the window. None of this shit existed. There was none of these buildings here. It was just dirt in that lot. And I looked outside the window. I go, Dad, there's a car. Our 4Runner's right there. My dad goes, what are you talking about? I said, it's right there. I saw it. He goes, no, you didn't. And so he drove, and then he goes, hold on. So then he did a U-turn, went back, boom, drove by. Then my dad acted like he was gonna buy it. So he went in there, he was like, yeah, I just want to know how much it's a 4Runner. Oh, let me check it out. And sure enough, it was ours because we knew everything about it. Like Papa's and Beer's bumper sticker was still on it. It was still our car. So we were like, no, that's ours. And so my dad called the cops. And the cops came and they questioned everybody. They questioned everything. Look at this, no line? Are you serious? Oh, just like 5 people, bro? Look at this, there's nobody here. Look at this, right there. Nobody. Nobody. Oh, guys, I gotta go.